Del, hey, how are you? Welcome to North Carolina.
Thank you. I've been, I missed it. I enjoyed it so much last year. I just wanted to make it more.
Well, we love having you. And what kind of feelings did you have knowing that last season was your last one with Wrexham?
It was a bit of speed. Obviously, I made that decision quite early. I did think about it for quite. I thought about it a lot. Spoke to people close to me about it. When it was sort of set in stone and official, I just wanted to make sure. Well, I wanted to go out on a high myself.
All right. Good news. Goal.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I went out on a high and enjoyed the last 3 months with my teammates. That's probably what I'm going to miss the most, team social side.
Absolutely. And you guys made the Welsh Cup final this year. Can you tell me about that experience?
So, obviously, we always start the season, we always want to win silverware. So, getting to the final with the absolute minimum requirement. So, obviously, the fact we made it was brilliant. And it was a difficult season. We had a difficult kind of slow start of the season. So
Wrexham goal scored by number 2, Aaron James. He's assisted by number 3, Liam McAlinden. The goal scored in the 5th minute.
So yeah, like we turned the season around, we worked hard, and in the second half of the season we played really well, and we got it just wasn't to be. We just had these discussions with everyone here really, even after all this time, we still don't get used to it. The fact that we're in halfway across the world, a completely different country, we're still seeing so many people in Wrexham shirts, it's mind-blowing, and we absolutely love it, because like, I'm someone who's got Wrexham in the heart, Wrexham in the blood, so the fact that there's such a massive fan base over here in America, a country that I quite love and it fascinates me. It's just unbelievable, and I'll never get used to it.
And that's such a good word, heart, because I think that's really what people are connecting with in the TV show. And when I go out, I see Wrexham kits and merchandise everywhere. Can you tell me, as far as the heart in the show, do you guys feel as players like that has really translated and captured what it means to be from Wrexham and have that?
Absolutely, and I've been at Wrexham a few years, a lot of the girls have been there for years, but any the new players that have been in the last couple of years, for them, they've learned, like with all of us, it's not just playing football for a team, it's playing football for the badge, and that particular badge means something. And I think it helps with the fan base that everyone loves it so much and everyone's so passionate about the club, and that helps us and all the new players, if you like, who haven't had any previous connection to Wrexham in the past. Learn to just love it. I would say women's football in the UK and in Wales is improving. There's a lot more money being spent at grassroots level to get more girls playing football at local level, and that helps with as they get older into the Welsh academies and stuff like that. I think there's still a long way to go, but I think like with women's football in the UK, it needs more financial support, and then with that you'll get a lot more TV coverage, media coverage, and then that's just. You've got to build the brand that way, really. But it has come a long way, to be fair.
Last year in the soccer tournament, and then coming into this year, what sort of lessons and focuses do you want to take into this tournament to be successful?
First of all, we want to go a step further. We want to get out of the group stages, but we also want to go win $1 million. That would be brilliant for us, brilliant for the club. In terms of what we learned on the pitch, I think last year we went into it like a little bit, what's to say, fear and had like the atmosphere was crazy, and it was just a format of the tournament. We've never done anything like that before. So I think last year we were just getting used to it, and I think we finally got used to it in the final game against the US, and it was probably a little bit too late. So this year, obviously, the team's a lot different. We got the experience. There's a handful of us that were there last year, so it's more. We spoke a lot about work rate off the ball. If you lose it, you've got a rush to get back. Give everything you can in that, even if it's for 2 minutes, and if you goose, then get off the pitch and then go again. So like constant rotation and doing it at the right times, and not losing out on something with someone running the pitch. Another thing we've been speaking about is if we get anywhere near the goal, just going to shoot. It doesn't have to look tidy, just shoot, toe peg it, little toe peg it, whatever it is, any sort of deflection it might go in. Last year, I think we played football. I did quite on 11-side pitch, so we're still trying to switch it around the box, but actually just shoot. So hopefully there'll be a lot more shots and a lot more goals coming our way.
So as a keeper, your whole career playing on a full-size pitch and full rules football, what adjustments have you had to make to your own individual game for the soccer tournament rules?
You'd think in smaller goals it'd be easier, but it's just different type of game. So there's a lot more close range shots, 1v1s, quick blank shots and stuff like that, and a lot more needing to move the ball quickly, which I'm comfortable doing on an 11-side pitch. A lot more time doing it, so just trying to, again, now just more the pitch, have to shift the ball a little bit quicker. Yeah, a lot of the goals scored already, they've all been deflected goals from close range, or they've been 1v1s or close range, point blank shots, so just preparing for that.
Wrexham has gained the nickname with some people Disney FC. Who is your favorite Disney character and why? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Favorite Disney character has got to be Mulan. Love it. But she's, I quite relate to her in a small game because she's gone into a world, into an environment that's predominantly men. She's had to hide herself to do it, but then she's proved herself that she's actually some of the best one there. And I like to think my job working full time in football in a predominantly men's world is that's how I relate. So yeah, definitely one.
Fantastic pick. Del Morgan, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Best of luck tomorrow
Thank
as
you
the
very
soccer
much.
tournament starts up.